A lot of people who do not live in California always shake their head. What's going on in California? Now, obviously it's San Diego County. I mean, it's a beautiful neck of the woods. I understand that. But it's a confusing neck of the woods. I'm talking about the whole state. This idea to penalize restaurants, strip clubs, by and large, go free. I am overgeneralizing it, and I understand that, Supervisor. But can you explain this latest judge's move to address this and to treat both, it sounds the same, without penalizing one over the other?
Well, sure, I'd be happy to. Lockdowns are not working here in San Diego County, and it's strange. In California, in San Diego County, you can go to a strip club, but you can't go to church. And what happened was 2 strip clubs sued, the state and the county over the fact that they were being shut down, and there was no evidence that showed that they were the cause of any of the spread of the virus. And these strip clubs also happened to serve food. And so the judge ruled that the state provided no evidence to prove that they were helping of the spread of virus. So he is allowing these strip clubs to be open, and he also stated that restaurants in San Diego County can also be open because there's no outdoor strip clubs, so they're going to be serving food indoors. So our restaurants in San Diego County are going to be able to serve food indoors and outdoors. And I'm sure the state is going to appeal this and try to fight it back. But for the time being, we had many restaurants that opened up yesterday, and hopefully, we're a week before Christmas. They're going to be able to capitalize on some of this, Christmas spending and get the money into their employees' pockets and their own, so they can pay their bills.
The one thing that's always confused me, Supervisor, and I know you're an electrical engineer by training. I know you were a former pilot. So you're obviously a very smart guy. And I'm sure you're data conscious, the data to support whatever a decision is made. Now, I know in the New York area, the data doesn't support shutting down restaurants to indoor dining because they're not even, they're barely fifth on a list of major culprits that have led to a spike in cases. I don't know what the situation, sir, is in California, but I suspect it might be similar. And so it always seems odd to me to target those type of businesses when, in fact, they're not the source of the problem. But what is it in California?
Well, and that's exactly what the judge ruled, that there was no evidence. And, people like to say, well, I follow the science. I'm following the science. Well, science relies on data. And there is no data, and that was even provided to the judge, that linked or was a nexus to, these businesses, the restaurants and even the strip clubs. And he actually went on in his decision to also state that churches and gyms and salons and barbershops also did not have that, any sort of nexus or link to the spread of the virus. Although his ruling only affected strip clubs and restaurants, this kind of opens a door for other businesses to potentially open up. And people, they don't want the handouts from the government. They want to get back to work. They want to do their jobs. Dealing from mostly from these lockdowns are, spread fear, stress, and anxiety. And that in itself lowers people's immune system and makes them even more susceptible. Let them get back to the workplace where you have to wear masks, you have to wear, the protective equipment. It's actually a safer environment than sometimes your own house.
Jim Desmond, San Diego County Supervisor, very good having you on. I learned quite a bit. Be well, be safe yourself.
Thanks a lot. Happy holidays. Bye-bye.
All right, thank you.